Hey guys, I promised y'all that I was gonna watch the anime. So I just started watching the anime and I thought to myself, why not watch it together? I might have to put it on like a separate thing because it might get flagged for copyright, but like I was thinking I was thinking maybe just record it anyways, and maybe in the future post my reaction to the anime. These first few episodes I have seen, but I kind of, like I said, I want to kind of watch it with you guys. Um, so you guys can get my genuine reaction to the anime. So yeah. I'm already hyped for this. I'm already excited. So let's just get into it, okay?
Came off as a total snob. Can you ever forgive me?
Hold up, that came out wrong.
Just teasing.
Uh, Fine. I take that back.
If you two are
Look at
quite done
blushing.
flirting, we can move on to weightier matters,
Such as?
such as our current quandary. Someone has collected us here for a reason.
We're all essentially prisoners.
You'd think the least they could do is give me back my cell phone. It's like
Voices are so different. It's so weird. Like, but I love it. But on the other hand, I love it. Like with Junko, aka Mukuro here, like sounds like such a valley girl. Like, oh my God. Like, where is my phone, child? I need it right now. Like, oh my God. Like, I hate it. I hate this. I don't want to do this killing game. Like, just
totally barbaric.
like, oh my God.
My phone is missing as well. Does
Oh,
this mean we
Sakura,
have it
Queen
confiscated?
Sakura.
Yeah,
Love
no,
her.
there's no way. They'll give us our stuff back after orientation, I'm sure of it. In fact, it's already been foretold.
Dude, please. A crystal ball?
I'm dead on 30% of the time.
Isn't that impressive?
Here we go. It's starting.
Hiya, kiddos! Time to roll out the welcome wagon! Not literally, of course. Not even sure what that means, literally. But you get it.
See, we're not prisoners. This is just how they do things here at Hope's Peak.
Well, you're
Yoko. My other queen, Kyoko. Love it. And I love that they still have the original music from the game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Look at this.
What the heck?
I'm not going to.
I know what you're all thinking, and no, I am not a high-tech Build-A-Bear reject. I am the principal of this illustrious...
What? I am I I don't remember the voice actor's voice being like this for this anime. Like, who is this? That ain't Monokuma. Like, Monokuma's voice is very, like hi, like it kind of like Mickey Mouse. Like this isn't. What is this?
institution, Monokuma! Pleased to meet ya.
I had a nightmare just like this once.
Young man, some respect if you please. Monokuma, your
Y'all, please tell me his voice gets better with time. Please tell me that. Please tell me his voice gets better um as as the series progress. Because his voice right now is putting it's confusing me.
principal!
I'm like, that's
This
not
is weird.
Monokuma.
Yes, like nothing you've ever seen before. Uncanny, unsettling even. Yada yada, moving right along. Now all of you stand at attention. Give Principal your snappiest good morning!
Good morning, Principal, sir!
Who is this?
That'll have to do, I suppose. Anyway, welcome, bright young things, to your new living quarters. Now, before you get all uppity, rest assured it's for your own good. Mustn't let the outside world dull that dazzling
This
inner
is not
spark.
Monokuma.
We got to keep that freshness.
Oh my
sealed.
god. I'm like,
Hold
putting.
on. We
I don't think so.
So now you're wondering how long you'll be guests of our program. approximately the rest of your lives. Oh, yeah. By new living quarters, I mean permanent living quarters.
You can't be serious.
We'll be here forever.
Such a
Don't fret. We
hero,
have an
sweet little
astronomical
baby.
budget. Your needs will be satisfied in perpetuity.
That's not the issue. What if we have families?
No, just no.
Excuse me. So, the iron plates in our rooms, those are to shut us in?
Bingo! You're here for keepsies. Kick and scream all you want. No one outside can hear you.
Forgive me.
I am so put off by his voice. Like, this is not Monokuma. Who is this? I have no idea. Like, it's
If I suggest this to be less than
uh,
ideal, but to spend the rest of our natural lives confined
I'm
in a place
literally
like this.
speechless by his voice. I'm like, who is this?
Natural lives?
This
Oh,
is
that's
not
rich.
Monokuma.
Actually, for those who wish to leave, there is a loophole.
Enlighten us.
Good old-fashioned murder! Yes! The student who kills a classmate...
I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously with his voice.
Bludgeon,
Oh, beat, stab, club, slice, torch, crush, strangle, curse.
mutilate, immolate, extirpate, asphyxiate. No magic, conjurate. Know what you kids in this salmon have in common? Neither of you has the faintest notion how tingly the thought of watching you all slaughter each other makes me. The best of the best, the creme de la creme, forced into a gore-soaked free-for-all. Is there anything hotter?
You're crazy!
But why? What could possibly be the point in making us kill?
It's so crazy that the first two people. It's so crazy that the first two people to speak up were Sayaka and Leon.
Yeah, what they said! If you think we're on board with this bullcrap, you're out of your mind!
Bullcrap? Where do you get off talking like that to your principal? Love it or hate it, sweetie pies. From here on out, this school is your entire world. Them's the breaks. Look on the bright side. I'm letting you get away with murder, for reals. So stop whining and start plotting.
You want murder, Teddy Two-Tone? Take this
Mondo sounds like he smoked just as much cigarettes as Monokuma. You know.
Get any further and you'll be victim number one!
Is that a threat? You gonna impale me on that pompadour?
Bitch! No! What I'm gonna do is tear you apart till there's nothing left but whatever's making you jabber!
School rules expressly state no harm must come to the principal under any circumstances!
Guys, what's that noise?
Oh no! Toss him!
Huh?
Trust me, just do it!
That's Kyoko.
This is real, isn't it? It could have blown my face off!
So the teddy bear's kaput?
Not a teddy bear! Monokuma! Ta-da!
You son of a...
Consider that a verbal warning, young man. Get smart with me again, any of you. And let's just say around here we forego written warnings in favor of instant corporal punishment. This now concludes the introductory portion of your orientation, boys and girls. Here's to you all enjoying a fun, fulfilling, if not exactly long, life of scholastic enrichment here at Hope Peak High.
So if I understand this correctly, to make it out of this place we're to kill.
This is absolutely bogus!
No, it's a joke.
Ha! A joke it may very well be. That doesn't alleviate my concern as to whether one of you takes it at face value.
Yeah.
So began our lives as students of Hope's Peak High School, if you can call it a life. Because this place was far from a hallowed hall of learning where overachievers are stoked to hit the books. The name was 100% ironic.
Danganronpa.
Yeah. Oh, the music for this. The music for Danganronpa is so freaking good, man. Oh my god. Like all of this, like it's just like I don't mind, you know, the Japanese and stuff. I don't mind that. We all know who the characters are. Like, if you don't know who the characters are, why y'all here? If you don't know who the characters are, why are you watching it? Alright. Yes. I'm so excited. Okay.
Well, give it a shot.
Yes!
It appears my strength is insufficient.
I love Sakura. Hope Peak High School digital.
And not gonna lie, I'm kinda digging the digital notebook.
Nothing.
Same here. God, Jack.
Ah! Don't lose heart, friends! If we persevere, the way out is bound to present itself!
I'm with Captain Pep Talk. Better to stay positive than spin our wheels.
I agree.
Yeah, fine. Leave no stone unshucked, right?
I prefer to search alone.
Think that's smart?
I do, yes. Considering one or more of you might already be planning my untimely demise.
Oh, come on.
Only a fool would deny it.
Whoa there, pal! You can't just do whatever you want!
Out of my way, Narwhal.
Oh, your paranoia's about to be right on!
Hold up, guys! The last thing we want to do is fight.
Say what? The hell you think you are, punk?
Oh,
You wanna lecture me?
my
Give me a
baby. He's
lesson
about
on
to get stuck in
teamwork.
his.
No, I...
Shut up!
He said, Mama go knock you out. Mama said, knock you, child.
Where am
Oh,
I? Marzano!
Hey, welcome back.
he was having nightmares. Hey, nightmares.
Wait, are we still...
Afraid so. This is your
Look,
room.
he blushes every single
Everybody
time
gets
he's
their
with
own,
Sayaka.
apparently. I got Ogami and the others to carry you in here. Hope you don't mind.
No. Are they...
They've been tearing the school apart for the past couple hours. I stayed to... I
And
was
she's
worried
blushing
about
too.
Hypnol.
Oh, that's really sweet. Wow, thank you, I guess. Back when life was normal, Maizano used to be a big deal.
Okay, go off, Blackpink.
Big enough that you wouldn't think she'd bother remembering a nobody like me.
Oh, don't be like that.
Was that out loud?
No, I can read your mind.
Huh?
Teasing again. Girls' intuition.
Sort of the same thing, isn't it?
Look,
Kinda
really
cute.
glad
I'm
you're
not
here.
gonna lie.
You
Like, I still love Makoto and Kyoko, okay? But I'm not gonna lie. Makoto and Sayaka are a little cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Not worse if I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
His face is as
Here we
red
go.
as a
How you
tomato,
feeling?
child.
Better?
You bet. Besides, I can't be the only one lying down while everyone else is busting their humps looking for an escape.
Yeah, you've got a good point. Guess that cinches it then. If you're joining the search, you'll need a Gal Friday.
Huh?
Someone who's got your back, silly boy. Come on, it'll be great. We'll be like detectives.
This is kind of cute. I'm not lying.
Oh, hey, there's the man of the hour. You okay?
Sure am. Never better.
So, let's chalk the whole thing up to stress.
Yeah, no worries, Iwata. I mean, we're all on edge. Tempers flare up sometimes.
I doubt any of us would kill in front of witnesses. That is to say, under present circumstances, safety in numbers would seem to hold true.
Right, listen up! I hereby call to order the first Hope's Peak High School Reconnaissance Committee briefing on Academy affairs. Let's review the present state of our intel. And remember, all cards on the table.
I kicked at this stupid door for an hour. Nothing. Didn't leave so much as a dent. Things
I'm
as
surprised
hard
he
as
didn't
iron.
break his
It
foot.
is iron, so that makes sense.
At the end of the main corridor, we found a stairwell leading to an upper floor.
But the security gate was down and we couldn't get it to budge.
I see. It is interesting that certain areas of the facility are evidently out of bounds for the time being.
The dorm rooms are actually quite nice. Firm beds, good lighting, stylish decor. Except for the iron plates and surveillance cameras, I'd give them 5 stars.
I searched the kitchen. They've got enough food packed in the fridge to feed an army. Safe to say we won't go hungry.
Surely there's not enough to feed 15 people for the rest of their lives.
No, there is. The fridge gets restocked every day according to how much we've eaten the day prior. See? Monokuma told me so.
Let him know,
You saw
Chihiro.
him?
He popped up out of nowhere while I was looking around the kitchen, then disappeared before I could see where he went.
Anything else to report?
Report. We're still in the dark about who's behind all this, and we're still trapped. This investigation was a waste of time.
No, some useful information was gleaned from our joint effort. We now know the boundaries of our confinement, and that we'll be here for a while.
Stop! I'm having a nervous
Monokuma's made that perfectly clear. From where else should the incentive come for us to kill?
That's not something to joke about.
Oh man, what are we gonna do?
Adapt, I suppose.
What?
These aren't such bad arrangements.
So we just suck it up, get used to being prisoners?
In the game of survival, neither the strongest nor smartest have the advantage, but rather those most willing and able to adapt. The most pliable. With that chestnut in mind, I would like to offer everyone, if I may, a modest suggestion.
Yeah? And what would that be?
You will note in the rules a designated curfew. Observe. Why not make an addendum to these so-called night hours?
Like what exactly?
At night, we all stay in our rooms. Simple as that.
What? What would even be the point?
Think about it, my dears. Given this predicament, the dark hours will be especially hard on our nerves as it is. The tiniest sound will persuade us of foulness afoot. Now, needless to say, this restriction must be self-imposed. Its only means of enforcement will be peer pressure.
Daytime?
The next day, we picked up where the search left off. And the day after that. But as you probably figured, we didn't make a lot of headway.
Damn it! I'm telling you, no matter how many times I look, I come up with squat!
Same here.
We're stuck. We're never getting out of here. No one's coming to help us.
Aw, chin up, Fujisaki. Someone on the outside's bound to start missing us soon.
Yes, of course.
You think
That's
so?
kinda cute.
Huh? Well, we've been gone long enough to raise the alarm. We're talking 3 days. The police are bound to be closing the net on this place.
Dear, oh dear. You're not hedging your bets on law enforcement. You know, it's quite simple. If you want out of here, all I gotta see is a little initiative.
I hate Monokuma's voice.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Generation Zers.
I hate
You
it.
got balls when it comes to dealing with authority. Frankly, though,
I
the
can't
attitude
take
only
it
goes
seriously.
So far. You're boring me to tears.
If you think you can trick us into killing someone, you're crazier than I thought!
Eureka! That's the problem! Granted, my setup's perfect. The right atmosphere, a good balance of tension and intrigue, the perfect amount of pressure, but not the vital ingredient to bring it all together!
What are you getting at, buddy bear?
Motivation, son! All students report
What's
to the
the
multimedia room
motive?
at once
Like, it's
for a brief, informative presentation on just what I mean.
Multimedia room?
Makoto Naga's DVD. I'm curious on what, like, I'm nosy.
Where in the world do I
I
start?
want to know what
We're just so
everybody.
unbelievably proud of you, Naegi, darling.
Maru.
You'll do great.
It's a pretty big deal, Buckaroo. Just,
Like, I want to know what's on everybody's DVD. I'm nosy like that. Look how everybody looks traumatized except for Kyoko.
I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here now.
She is scared, shook, panicking.
I have to get out of here before it's too late.
What did you see?
Why? Why did this happen? I didn't deserve this. A kid shouldn't have to make this choice.
Maisa, no.
Yeah, who are you really? And what are you getting out of this? Is this all some kind of sick game to you?
Yes, what am I getting out of this? Very good question. My payoff is your despair.
No! Maisa, no, wait!
Let go!
We're in this together, like detectives, remember?
Stop it!
We can do this! If we work together, we'll get out!
No one's coming! We're all gonna die!
I'm not gonna let that happen, I swear! Whatever it takes, you hear me? I promise you!
Okay. Look at her. Like, okay. He's just laughing maniacally. Yeah. To be continued. Okay, this is the next episode. I feel like that went by so fast. What did it? Okay, next episode. I really hope that the voice for Monokuma gets better in the next few episodes. I can't stand it. Right now, I can't take him seriously. Ugh, I hope it gets better. Please get better. The next few episodes, I can't take it.
Sheldon.
Okay, next.
This is the elite private academy known as Hope's Peak High School. And
This is like
yes, the name is
previously on
ironic. More of a
Danganronpa.
cruel joke, actually. Because this is a high school of despair. There's only one way to graduate here. Kill one of your classmates without getting caught.
Oh yes, let me bring back the theme song. Yeah. Oh wait, this switches it up a bit. Was not. It is freestyle, huh? But okay, like I was so far off, but medical, relax, 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 so. Alright. I was so, but I was so caught off guard with this. I was expecting, the classic, Danganronpa thing, but like, this is different. Okay. Not normal art, kill and live. Chapter 1.
Attention students, please be advised. As per the notices posted on your respective doors, while all dorm rooms are equipped with fully functioning showers, the water will be shut off at curfew. No exceptions.
So if I want to take a shower at night, I'm out of luck?
Additionally, bear in mind, only the showers located in the girls' rooms have locks installed. Oh, and you'll find I've left a small token of welcome for each and every one of you.
That's
I
the
encourage you to let
toolkit.
your
But wait, like,
imaginations run wild.
in the game. Oh, I forgot. Like, in every boys' room,
Yeah,
there's a
right.
toolkit.
I'd rather not if it's all the same.
I forgot about that. Am I correct about that?
Might
And
as
I
well
thought,
clean up while
and
there's
I
time.
thought the golden sword was in the
Really?
the
Son of a...
the gym,
Come on.
right?
I thought the guy's showers didn't lock.
There's a few
Give that man a
differences.
prize!
Where did you come
In the
from?
dojo,
On the
I thought
subject
the
of
sword
locks,
was
some
in the
friendly
dojo,
advice.
right?
I wouldn't leave my bedroom
In the
door
game?
unsecured if I were you.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Oh, you're in a fix, Iggy. Yeah, apologies for the wonky doorknob there. I'll put in a
His
work order
voice
for
has
shifts I
not
get.
gotten
Embarrassing, I
has
know.
not gotten better, child.
Meantime, the trick is to lift and turn simultaneously. Takes a little left brain, right brain coordination, but...
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yuck, 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 yuck. Seriously, though, what are the odds
Ew.
of you getting the one
Like,
back that door that place hard to get? Hilarious.
No big deal.
But you're supposed to lead a charmed life, right?
I could not take
Frankly,
this Monokuma
Dame
seriously.
Fortune just doesn't seem all that into you. Well, that's it for me. A thankless job, but at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. And remember what I said, lock this door. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, not that into me, huh? Guess if she was, I wouldn't have wound up in this place.
That's
Yeah?
Sayaka.
Hi. It's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Mizuno?
Mind if I come in?
So, it's getting kind of late. Something happened?
I have a bad feeling about my room. While I was getting ready for bed, my doorknob started to rattle. Softly. Somebody wanted in and they were trying to be stealthy about it.
Well, it might have been my...
He was like, it's getting kind of late. Like, you here for a booty call?
Monokuma.
When I flung the door open, there was no one in the hallway. He must have moved quickly.
Though it could have been one of them. The others.
Look, we don't have to go there. I'm just kind of freaked out.
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. We all agreed not to leave our rooms after dark, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't a hard and fast rule. Sure, we all promised, but what if someone lied?
Sorta paranoid, but here's an idea. You could stay in my room tonight. I mean, you know, if you'll feel any safer.
Huh?
The rules don't say who has to be in which room, only that it's smart to be in one after curfew. So there you go. Loophole. Problem solved.
But wouldn't it be kind of awkward with us both in one bed?
No! That's not what I meant. I mean, you said you were freaked out, so I wanted to give you options.
That's not it! I know you didn't have anything pervy on the brain. You're not that kind of guy. I trust you, believe me.
Do you hear the background? Okay, go off, Gustavo. With the
Yeah,
guitars.
Sure. Like I said, all about giving you options. Whatever makes you feel safer. But it doesn't weird you out to have a guy sleeping in your bed?
Like I said, I trust you. It'll be fine.
Well, okay. We're good then. Just be warned, my shower door has a mind of its own.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Okay, the thing I like about the games more than I like about the anime so far is you really do get to see more. There's more detail to it because obviously that's how I feel about books. Like I like the book more than the movie. Don't come for me. I feel like the book is always better than the movie. I don't care what y'all say. Okay. But like that's how I feel about books. Like the books have more detail. They have more things in it than the actual movie or the show or whatever that is based on. That's kind of what Danganronpa. Danganronpa is a video game novel. Um so like it has more details in it than the anime. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. That's the thing I like more about the game than the anime right now is that there's a lot of things that have been skipped in this anime. And there's more details and more scenes and more stuff happening in the game. Does that make sense?
Evening, Rugrats. Announcement time. At the top.
Whatever you do, don't open the door. Promise me.
You got it. That door staying locked, even if I know it's you on the other side, would sort of defeat the purpose of swapping rooms otherwise, right?
Sweet dreams, my little cherubs. Flights of angels, blah, blah, blah.
Wow, so this is Mizuno's room. Seems like they're all more or less identical. Don't be nervous. Nothing to worry about. Remember, you're only doing this to keep Mizuno safe.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Lord. This is not cute. Oh, weird.
All is well. So let's see some hustle. Alansi, Carpe Diem, Excelsior!
Oh, that's right. Maizano and I switched rooms last night, didn't we? We all agreed to eat breakfast together every morning. Kinda like a
Dear
roll
Gary,
call
I
to settle
see
our nerves.
y'all.
Hello.
I
A very
see
fine morning to
y'all.
you.
Hi, guys. The first
The
one's there,
slight
without fail. The ones
foreshadowing.
you'd classify as the rule-abiding good kids.
Ladies?
Followed by the crowd whose sense of time is a bit more flexible.
Sorry I'm late.
Most kids our age fall into the second category, I think.
Excuse me for gawking.
What's the haps?
Well, you look so different. In person, that is. Forgive me.
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Yeah, they sort of gussing me up for the magazine shoots. That's the magic of touching up for ya.
You don't say.
Oh, come on. How different can I really look? You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Last but not least are the ones who come in pretty much whenever they feel like it.
Kyoko is literally me. Like, imagine waking up at 7 a.m. every single day to go to have breakfast. I'd be like, child, I'm tired. Like, I could not wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. I was like, I'll see y'all when I see y'all, okay?
You might say they march,
Uh,
if you can call it that, to the beat of their own drum.
Yeah, see,
I'll
but
probably
that's the
be one
thing.
of the
I didn't
last
go
people
sleep,
to
I got
arrive in the
lost.
cafeteria.
I'm
I
telling
feel
you,
like
this
I would
place
be
is like a
dead
living
asleep.
labyrinth.
This still isn't everyone, though.
Hey, yeah, where are Togami and Mizuno? Well, okay, here's one of them.
Dude, Meisner behind you or what? I'm starving.
Do I look like her keeper? I came here directly from my room, thank you very much.
Little out of character for her to be late. She's usually here for where I am.
Uh-oh, think maybe she's sick?
Well, something wrong, brah?
Excuse me. I should probably go check on her. Mizuno! What the heck? It should be locked.
Oh, here it is.
Please tell me this isn't what I think it is.
Where'd the ding dong ding dong? Yep. Ooh, child. What? Did he pass out from screaming?
The gym. Sorry, we carried you here after we found you passed out. Well,
Yeah.
Ogami did the heavy lifting, actually.
So what I saw was real? How's Mizuno?
I'm afraid she's deceased. Homicide.
Yeah, yeah. I love how nonchalant he is about it. It's like, I believe she's deceased. Homicide. Like he did not care. Hey,
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? I can't just leave her there, can I?
Now, Aggie, we need you to get a hold of your...
Waste of time, my friend. I can assure you the girl is well and
my friend.
truly departed.
Then why are we all standing around with our thumbs up our butts? Someone's been murdered! We can't just treat this like it's any other day!
Understand, Naegi, it isn't as though we chose to stand around.
So then what the hell's going on?
It was the damn bear, the principal. He ordered us to meet in the gym. Something about a pep rally.
Believe me, man, we are all against the idea. How on earth can you be so disrespectful, we said? But then...
Because they took my suggestion and complied. It's better to do as the bear says for now.
Kiri.
We're his prisoners, plain and simple. Nothing good can come of us defying him on impulse. Unless we want more casualties, we have to play by his rules.
Tell him, Kyoko.
He killed her. She was vulnerable and he killed her. I know it!
Bah! As if little old me would do something like that. Scout's honor, it wasn't me.
You monster!
Use your head, Mr. Jumps to Conclusions.
Ew, I could not stand his
The whole point of
voice.
this fine institution.
I can't
Constitution.
stand it.
You're
That's
supposed
not
to do the killing,
Monokuma at
not me.
all.
Rules are rules. You should have seen me at the zoo when folks ignored the "Do not feed the bears" sign.
But then who else? I mean,
Like we don't know. Wake up and smell the formaldehyde. The killer is one of you. Really? That pulled the rug out from under all of you? I thought you were supposed to be gifted students.
I'm just as
It's obvious.
unbothered as
One of you sent four mice in
Kyoko
order to
because
sweeten
I
your actors so
cannot
you
take
could
him
breathe free air
seriously
again.
at
And
all,
that's okay.
especially
It's
with
what
this
you're
voice.
supposed to do.
I can't.
this is horrible. He's
I
lying.
can't do it.
Of course he's lying. Sorry, Charlie. I'm telling the truth. It was definitely one of you. And right now, someone standing here knows that all too well.
Is he telling the truth?
I demand whoever did it come forward immediately!
Sure, that'll work like a charm. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Look, whoever it is, I won't judge.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Nah, I know you're not looking at me. Silence, all of you.
That's ironic.
Right then. Let us assume the perpetrator is in fact one of us. By your own rules, shouldn't they have graduated by now?
Ew, wow.
Half-full kind of guy. I like your reckless optimism. Having said that, though, the main attraction's still to come.
What's that mean?
Listen up, me droogs. Freedom isn't straightforward. There are a few supplemental rules.
Ah, the article
I like
in
the
our digital
Monokuma
notebook
in the
states,
game so
whoever kills
much
a classmate
better.
may
Oh my
graduate, but
god.
he or she must not get caught by the other students.
Exactamundo. Someone studied. Murder alone won't cut the mustard. The killer has to get away with it.
In other words, to go free, we must commit the perfect crime.
After each homicide, you'll have time to investigate before convening to debate the guilt or innocence of those who remain. We call these debates, wait for it, trials!
You can't be serious about this.
The trial format is loosely modeled on parliamentary procedure. Fierce back and forth being the order of the day. If the guilty party is correctly identified, they will be summarily punished.
Why
The
is
rest
one
of
of the
you allowed
guilty
to
people
carry
a
on under
girl?
normal school conditions.
I'm just saying.
Choose someone wrongly, however, and the defendant goes free while the rest of you are punished. So point the finger at your own peril. There you have it. High stakes trial by jury. Beautiful system, really.
Sir, these punishments, what do they consist of?
Ah, I suppose another name for them would be executions.
But surely you don't mean that.
Oh ho! I mean exactly that, sweetheart. We're talking electrocution! Gas chamber! Death by hurricane! Which, yes, we can make happen.
Wait! I want to be sure I understand. Decide incorrectly and the jury gets killed?
Let no one say you aren't the smartest chimp in the tree. Oh, and way to imply you're not the culprit in this case, by the by. Well done. You all get to play judge, jury, and executioner. Quite possibly of yourselves, so proceed with caution.
Nuh-uh. You're a nut job, and I refuse to be part of this crap.
Beg pardon?
Oh, here
You
comes
heard
the
me, you
death,
psycho
the
hairball.
death
As far
of
as I'm concerned, the whole
Junko,
trial thing can get bet
aka
Is that even a
Mukuro
question? I'm not
Ikushaba.
playing juror if it means risking my damn life, and that's that.
Oh, be reasonable.
no.
Don't even try to talk to me about being reasonable, you sadistic freakazoid. I'm out of the game.
Ooh, the presence of evil before me is so overpowering. Whatever shall I do? I shan't succumb. Perish the thought. No, ma'am. I'm stronger than that. When Monokuma fights, he fights to the last breath. I will not be defeated. I'll nip this budding rebellion and reign victorious of...
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
You were trying
Oh,
to
no.
say something?
Big mistake.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Manhandling the principal in any way, shape, or form is strictly forbidden. The rules, remember? I know I warned you about breaking them.
Oh
Activating
no, she's
summoning
gonna
magic.
become a
Save me,
entire
goodness,
shit kapal. Oh no!
Okay, not gonna lie, kind of weird. It's, I don't know, really.
No.
Good. Oh no. Oh no.
Seriously messed up.
Honestly, I'd wanted to avoid messy situations like that as much as humanly possible. But when an example is begging to be made, you can't let a bad attitude slide. Let's hope the gravity of your situation is beginning to sink in. High stakes are high. Best best of luck playing junior detectives. The trial will be getting underway soon, so put on those thinking caps and start a case cracking.
This is insanity. What do we do? If that was an example...
At the very least, we can rule out Enoshima as a suspect in Mizuno's death.
I propose that we move forward with the investigation. Not to sound unduly harsh, but mourning for lives lost can only hamper chances of saving our own.
Sorry, but that is harsh.
The girl was warned, not least of all by me. Those who cannot adapt are quickly swept away on the tide of their own obsolescence. In short, good riddance.
That is a terrible thing to say!
Our personal feelings on the matter are neither here nor there. The situation we've been tasked with is to unmask the culprit or die.
Oh crap. Heads up, guys. We got sent some new pages.
Jackhole? Who gives a damn?
The Monokuma files, huh?
Whoa! It gives you complete
The
rundown of
Monokuma
Mizuno's
files.
cause of death.
Ah, this could prove useful.
Huh?
Apparently the room she was found in wasn't her own. But quite tellingly, it was Naeki's.
Should've known. You greased the
Poor
poor girl,
Jack,
didn't you?
Hold on just a minute. It's not what it looks like.
Don't y'all think it would have been too easy if it was me?
The night and I said okay. She was scared. She
I wouldn't have
needed my
made it
help.
so obvious
Oh,
to
sure, we'll
kill
believe that
her
lie.
in my
Thanks if
room,
you ask
child.
me.
Oh, come on. You guys really think I did it?
Naegi, put yourself in our shoes. What would you think?
But also put yourself in my shoe, child. Why would I be so stupid enough to do the murder in my own room? That would obviously immediately make me the culprit. Why would I do that?
I'm sorry, but if you're innocent, the burden of proof is on you.
Guys, listen.
Everyone, come. Let's get this over with.
Togami, wait!
Pray that it goes well.
It's as good a place to start as any.
Oh, Mondo.
Ishimaru!
I didn't realize
Not a
Mondo
murderer,
did that.
But only 2 people besides me know that.
That's actually
One
so.
of them is the killer, and the other
It's
one's
sad
dead.
at the same
I
time.
gotta do something before it's too late.
Commence the
This one
investigation.
Sayaka Mizuno.
Commenced.
Time of death, approximately 1:30 a.m. Her body was found in the dormitory wing, specifically in the private room of classmate Makoto Naegi. Death occurred in the aforementioned classmate's shower. Cause of death, a stab wound to the stomach from a large butcher's knife. Other injuries, deep lacerations to and broken bones in the right wrist, indicating the victim struggled with the attacker. What is that?
Oh my God. This 1107, child. Oh my God. You.
If this is supposed to be Naegi's room, why is Mizuno's nameplate on the door?
Do you notice how? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. You notice how Kyoko and Makoto are right next door to each other? I never realized that.
If this is supposed to be
Wink, wink,
Naegi's
hint,
room,
hint.
why is
Wink,
Mizuno's
wink, hint,
nameplate on the
hint.
door?
Hey.
I agreed to switch rooms with her. Does that make me responsible for her death? Oh. Wait. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Teen idol
Definitely
Sayaka
shooting
Mizuno,
love,
seen
shooting
here in
heart.
Element, singing like an angel, was the toast of her generation. Sadly, for reasons still unclear, her chart-topping girl band dissolved right as they hit their stride. These velvety voiced beauties neither basked in the limelight, nor so much as warbled a note in the shower ever again. Meaning, of course, that even if she breaks free of Hope's Peak, poor Mizuno is essentially all dressed up with no place to go. Here's a puzzler for you. Why on earth would this phenomenally successful vocal group disband?
On graduation.
He is a monster.
What answer?
Is there nothing you won't do to make sure we play a psychotic game? How far is his reach that he can bring down a chart-topping band?
All right, kiddos, your principal's bored out of his gourd, so what do you see we get this show on the road? Time for the highly anticipated trial phase! Kindly march your butts over to the red door located on the first floor at the end of the academics wing and mosey on through.
Nice one. Don't you know how to tell time? We've been waiting, I'll have you know.
Child, shut up. Oh,
I suppose you can hardly blame him, right? He knows it's only a matter of time before he's executed.
We haven't proved anything yet. I'll remind you, the man's owed a fair trial.
Whatever, man. Look at him. He's totally guilty.
The one to talk. The one to talk, child. The one to talk.
I don't stand a chance. They all think I did it. Mizuno's the only one who'd know I'm innocent. She and whoever actually killed her.
Is everybody in? Hop aboard and be conveyed as if by magic to the student courtroom, otherwise known as the moment of truth room for all of you.
Nervous? You have two options here. Bring Mizuno's killer to light, or collectively suffer the fate rightfully theirs. The choice is up to you.
And so, as they say, the curtain rises on a life and death performance. Do we outwit one of our own, or do we die? Do we risk it all to save our own skins, or drag the whole group down? Do we trust each other, or do we destroy each other? Our lives are on the line.
Like, oh, that's so dramatic. Hey.
Time for the first-class trial.
Time for the first class trial. To make it, I feel like these episodes are so short. Is it just me? These episodes are so short. You cut it off right at the wrong time. But this song is about, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I knew Japanese. I I'm I'm gonna learn how to speak Japanese. I used to know how to learn. I used to know. Sorry, I used to know how to speak fluent Spanish. Now I can barely say a sentence instead. Okay, next episode. But like, I feel like the episodes are so incredibly short. Really do, and not much is like. I don't know if it's because I already know what's gonna happen, but um, I feel like the episodes are really short.
Hope's Peak High School. A hell on earth where the only way to graduate
Previously on
is murder.
Danganronpa.
As long as you don't get caught, you go free. And now Mizuno's dead. Butchered. The prime suspect is me. Thing is, I'm innocent. She would tell you herself. I couldn't hurt a fly. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna need it.
Okay. Not normal art killing.
Holy crap. Swank for a courtroom.
It's still chapter 1.
Took your time, I see.
Oh my god, I cannot stand this man's
Now,
voice.
You were expecting something considerably less tasteful.
Screwed up either way, if you ask me.
Before we start, I have a question relevant to our task. Why the portraits?
Why not? Just because they're dead, I'd hate for them to miss the proceedings.
And the extra podium belongs to whom? Counting our departed classmates, we number 15. Why 16 places?
You're reading too much into it, darling. The extra podium just means this courtroom is tricked out for a maximum of 16 jurors. Speaking of which, that's all the time we've got for pleasantries. Ladies and germs, time to get judicial.
This is jacked up. Nobody here really thinks one of us killed her.
You'd be correct, my boy. No room for doubt, I'm afraid.
Right, everybody close your eyes. If you're the murderer, raise your hand.
Yeah, that'll float like an old lady's fart.
Yuck, 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 yuck. Enough chit-chat. Commence the beating for your lives.
Gotta stay focused. Unless I can convince him that I didn't do it, we're all done for.
Class is in session, child. Class is in session. I love it's called verbal bullet instead of truth.
Knowing where to start's half the battle.
Well, I suggest we begin by considering the murder weapon itself, see where that takes us.
We can be sure it was the weapon because of where it was found. Sticking out of the victim's midsection is not generally where a knife is kept.
Congratulations, you're good.
Don't blow him off, it's important.
What?
Just stop and think about it for a sec. The knife had to come from the kitchen.
So does that mean anyone who was in the kitchen last night is a suspect?
He's just trying to get us to split hairs. He's the killer, remember?
Wait, you know what?
It's so ironic that Leon is accusing us so heavily. How ironic is that? How ironic is that, child?
I think I can prove Naegi isn't the one who took it. Huh? I would know because Sakura and me spent most of the day yesterday hanging out in the cafeteria.
I'm sorry. Sakura is who exactly? No offense.
Celeste. Girl, don't make me hurt you, okay? Put some respect on Sakura, okay? Put some respect on Sakura, child. Don't make me hurt you. Anyway.
None taken.
Yeah, let him know. What?
We were there until late, enjoying a lovely evening tea as it happens.
I was on edge. Sakura was sweet enough to keep me company and try and calm my nerves.
Well, what if you both did it? If you teamed up, you just have to keep your story straight.
Oh, please note, if 2 or more people team up to commit murder,
Look at freaking Monokuma with a jar of honey. Child, you ain't Winnie the Pooh. I'm like,
only the actual killer is eligible for graduation. No exceptions.
Yes, it's clearly stated in the rules.
I see. In other words, no one stands to gain anything from opting to team up.
Yeah, fine. Then stop beating around the bush and tell us who took the knife already! Swim, Hase! You take that back!
As Asahina said, we were there for some time. We know who took the knife because we witnessed its removal.
Why did you not mention this sooner?
I guess because it's rude to speak ill of the dead.
Wait, what?
It was Mizuno. I don't know why, but it was definitely her.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would she take the knife?
I'm afraid there can be no doubt.
How does royal milk tea sound? You're nice enough to stay here. I should go all out. Oh, hi. Just thought I'd get myself...
can I say something about Aoi and Sakura? Oh my god, it's so cute. Like I don't really see Aoi and Sakura as a couple. I see them more as like big sister to little sister. Like I see them as sisters. As we are sisters, we stick together. We make up for the same. We look the same. That's it. That's what it's like. Like I don't see them as like a couple. I see it as like a cute sister like dynamic. Like it's so cute. Anyway,
Something to drink. At the time, it didn't strike me as weird or anything.
Nor I.
I see. So the victim procured the weapon that would then end her life.
Good night, sweet dreams.
Yes. Good
Sure.
night.
Same to you.
Of course, yeah. She must have wanted it to protect herself.
That being the case, the very thing she thought to fend off her attacker with proved her undoing. Simple, tragic irony at its finest.
Yeah, no kidding.
All the same, Naegi, you're still rather far from clearing your name in this bloody business.
Aha! See? There's murder written all over his face!
Damn it, I told you it wasn't me!
Do on guard, everyone! He's attempting to steer the debate in his favor! What a skilled manipulator you are!
Come on, why aren't you getting it? If you pin this on me, we all get executed!
Careful. I'm of the opinion it's still too early to point the finger at Naegi.
Period.
There's evidence we're not considering.
You believe me?
What evidence?
I submit to you all the state of the crime scene. Did the culprit appear to have easy access to the shower? I think not.
What are you driving at?
The doorknob to my shower was thrashed. I saw it.
In point of fact, it did look like it had seen better days.
So, what is that supposed to prove except he broke it to get at his prey? Animal!
That one small detail convinces me that Naegi couldn't have been the murderer.
What are you, nuts? He needed in. Boom! He broke it. End of story. He didn't have any choice because she locked the door.
He had to break it if he wanted in, right? She locked the door from the other side,
I
child.
can prove you wrong!
I like no, that's wrong better. No, that's wrong. You know,
Yeah? And how do you know that?
Monokuma
that
said so
has so
himself.
much
Our showers don't have locks
more
installed.
impact
Go
than
on,
that.
sir,
You
tell
know,
him.
Huh? Yeah, sure, whatever.
But then why'd the killer have to go to the trouble of breaking the doorknob to get at Mizuno?
Because my door's wonky. There's a trick to opening it. They didn't know. Figured the door was locked. For all intents and purposes, to them it was a girl's room. They'd have thought the only option was to bust the doorknob.
If Naegi were the murderer, he'd have been aware the door doesn't lock, and knowing the trick to opening it, simply walked in.
Makes sense.
exactly.
I suppose.
Whoa, thank you.
Don't get too comfortable. We're not done yet.
Let us assume the murderer is someone else. Where would they get the idea the door was locked? Were they not aware that the two had switched rooms? And why be there if they didn't?
That's the point. From the evidence, I think we can safely assume the killer believed he or she was actually in Mizuno's room.
Let me get this straight. You're saying the culprit was in the dark about the room swap?
Please! We were all in the dark about it!
This ain't exactly narrowing our list of suspects!
So, then we put it to a majority vote.
That could work. Yeah. I mean, we are in a bit of a pinch, right? Either we put someone on the chopping block or we all get the axe.
No need to throw our hands in the air, Yasuhiro. The devil is in the details. I urge you all to focus.
Now that I think about it, if Mizuno was freaked out like Naegi says, how'd the killer get into the room to begin with? She wouldn't have let him in.
Was the lock picked?
Not possible. The tumblers are all reinforced electronically.
Prepare yourselves for an ingenious bit of sleuthing, friends. Contrary to the assumption we've been laboring under, I put it to you that Mizuno indeed let the killer in herself.
Come on, man. We've been over this. She was too scared to open the door.
Ah, you certainly have the right to your opinion, but... Yeah, Dick! I'd agree with you, except we'd both be wrong!
I know what I saw. When she came to me, she was practically in tears. Whatever you do, don't open the door. Promise me.
You got it. That door staying locked, even if I know it's you on the other side, would sort of defeat the purpose of swapping rooms otherwise, right?
I don't know about you, but I have a pretty hard time believing she'd answer the door after saying something like that.
Perhaps that was the idea. Her terror could have been a ruse.
No! She wouldn't lie to me! Mizuno and I were friends!
Yes, I will grant you it is an
Child, were y'all really friends? Y'all only knew each other for a day, child.
unpleasant possibility to consider, but I'm afraid necessary.
There's something I want to talk about in private. Please come to my room.
That
Make
is
sure to check
so
the nameplate so you don't go to the wrong
clever.
room by mistake.
I'll let you
Sayaka
do.
Mizuno.
What's that supposed to be?
I'm not gonna lie.
The impression of a letter she wrote. I found it on the notepad in your room. I'm sorry. Are you trying to say it was you who wrote this?
No, it wasn't.
Of course not. I thought as much. As you can see, the signature is quite legible.
I don't get it. Why would she...
I think she wrote this letter with the intent of luring someone to their death.
Someone would have to be dead inside to overlook a personal invitation from a teen idol of Mizuno's caliber. That is, unless they were already perfectly satisfied with those of the 2D variety.
Yes, but the note clearly says to come to her room. So there we have it then, don't we? She wasn't in her room.
Right. Whoever it was would have gone to where Naegi was by mistake.
Ah, but they wouldn't have, you see. Mizuno was clever.
Really? How so?
After she and Naegi switched rooms, she slipped out and swapped their nameplates. My notebook missed this detail entirely.
Then she was luring someone into Naegi's room.
Well, if memory serves, I believe the phrase tossed out a little earlier was luring someone to their death.
Yes, seems so. And it's the only logical conclusion left. Of course, that points the finger away from Naegi.
Finally.
Fine, whatever. So who killed her?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm irritated.
Whoever she invited to my room turned the tables on her. Got to her first.
We're actually going with this idea that she swapped rooms with Naegi to try and off someone?
Far from the worst of gambits. Once the deed was done, she'd have an out. She had but to switch the nameplates back to pin it on you.
You're framing on my man.
Wake up! What could she have possibly been up to if not that? Her fatal misstep, of course, was inadvertently giving her prospective victim the opportunity to fight back.
They got the first strike in with that katana!
No, that was used in self-defense.
Yes, the damage to the sheath implies as much. Had things gone according to plan, Mizuno would be standing here now, pointing the finger at Naegi.
I trusted her. Why would she?
Why wouldn't she? It was an ironclad way out of here, was it not?
If we omit the fact that it was a spectacular failure, yes. Poor fool.
Don't talk about her like that!
Oh, I'm sorry. You have a reason to defend her?
No, but still!
Calm down. This isn't the time to argue. Focus.
Yes, quite right. The murderer is still at large, and time is short.
Let's get to it then. It's one of us.
Well, duh. But how the hell do we pick?
We're all goners, I knew it! I'm too young to die! It's not fair!
I gotta think. If we don't figure out who killed her, it's the end for all of us. There's gotta be something we've missed.
Well, guess that's pretty much it for us. Damn! If only there was more to go on, right? We're out
Oh
of clues.
my god. It's so ironic that he is talking. It's so ironic.
That's where you're wrong!
I wish he would say
hell am I
no.
missing then?
No, that's
Something
wrong.
pretty big, actually. She left us a message. Not the one on the notepad.
What? What are you driving at?
She left a dying message. One scrawled in blood on the wall behind her.
That's right. What did it say?
You mean that random string of numbers?
Hey, you're supposed to be some kind of crazy genius with numbers, ain't you? The one she left behind mean anything special or what?
I tried every decryption trick in the book, but whatever they're supposed to mean, it's not code I know. I'm sorry.
Break it down. When things took a turn, Mizuno ran for the shower, but the killer forced his way in. Did he already have the knife? That's it! I got it! The message wasn't a string of numbers. She wrote out her killer's
like,
name!
Like each and every
Put those marks
episode,
around
everything
180
happens so
degrees.
fast.
Plain as day.
You know?
Oh.
Like, I do kind of, like, it's like two sides of a coin. Like, on one hand, like, on one side, the trials in, I always talked about and complained about how the trials in the game are so long. I'm like, get to the point, child. Like, get to the point. We talked about this already. Why are we reiterating this? Like, we already talked about this. So, like, but then on, like, so I like it in that aspect, but also I feel like it's going too fast. You know? I feel like the episodes so far have been going so fast. I really do.
What do you know?
but maybe another reason why it's been going so fast is because everybody already knows the story. Um, everybody already knows what's gonna happen, so why uh did diddle dally on the details when everybody already knows what's gonna happen? You know? That's why I think I'm gonna watch like one more episode and then watch the rest of the first season off camera. Um, because because um we pretty much know what happens in Trigger Happy Havoc. Trigger Happy Havoc. We pretty much already know what's gonna happen. So I think I'm gonna watch one more after this and then watch the rest on my free time. And then once I get to season two with all the future arcs and stuff, then I'll watch a few episodes of that with you guys as well, and then watch the rest off camera. Sound like a plan? Okay. Wait.
That's your name, isn't it? Leon Kuwata.
Yeah, like they figured that out so fast.
So, Leon, if you got anything to say, now's the time.
Disappointing, Leon.
Give me a break! You're not seriously
Disappointed.
listening to this lying little punk?
Mizuno identified her murderer from beyond the grave. A name written as her life ebbed away.
Scrawled that way because the angle of her head. Poor girl probably didn't have the energy left to hoist herself around the right direction.
Maybe someone's trying to frame me. You think of that? Everything you've got is circumstantial!
Let's assume you're not the perpetrator. Care to explain why you tried to destroy evidence?
Somebody explain!
Yeah, of course. She means those charred pieces of shirt and glass ball fragments we found in the garbage room.
Right! I'd forgotten all about those.
You know, come to think of it, I haven't seen my crystal ball in a while. Think that's what happened to it?
Well, Naegi, seems you and I are of the same opinion. Puzzle it out yet?
Yes.
Here's what I believe happened. Mizuno's killer was in over his head. He hadn't planned on killing anyone that night. The evidence had to be dealt with fast. Unfortunately, the garbage room was on lockdown. This is where Hagakure's missing glass ball comes in. Activating the incinerator from the other side of the gate would have been near impossible for almost anyone.
Like, yeah, they figured this out so fast, you know?
Super high school level
like, each and every episode so far has gone, like, in a blink of an eye.
Walked back to his room like nothing had happened. That, as it turns out,
But like I said, for the
mistake.
reasons that I just explained a few minutes ago, I feel like it's because we already know the story. We already know what's going to happen.
When in fact he left a
I
trail
feel like
leading
this
us
more.
right to it.
I feel like the first season of this is for the people who aren't really familiar with the games. That's what I feel.
Deny if you want. That's how it went.
Like, I feel like the first season is for people who aren't really familiar with the game, and the second season is for the fans of the game. You know? Does that make sense?
You stand accused. Now'd be the time to object.
Object? Yeah, let me think about that. You're damn right I object!
It's
This is
stupid,
all a bunch of
stupid.
BS! How hell do they know? Think I'm taking the rap?
You're the only one here with the athletic chops to throw Hagakure's glass ball far enough and hard enough to hit the incinerator switch, and you know it!
Never! Yeah, nice try, but screw you! What about Yamada? He's on trash detail. He could have unlocked the gate.
Which is exactly why he wouldn't have needed to use the ball. He would have just used his access key and walked off without any of us having a clue.
Ha ha! Yeah, big man trying to trick me into fessing up.
I didn't know Leon had a tongue piercing. Maybe I forgot about that.
Well, like I said, it's all circumstantial.
Maybe. But there's still one vital piece of evidence that points directly at you.
What, are you gonna make something up now?
The bathroom, the doorknob, the screws were removed.
Who gives a flying rat's ass?
How exactly do you think the murderer removed those screws, huh?
Whenever you're driving that jerkwad, you're barking up the wrong tree!
Well, if what I'm driving at is on the money, there'll be proof in your toolkit. How about you give us a look?
Never, 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 never! This is a sham! I'm warning you, dude! Back off!
You're guilty, Leon Kawata! I demand you show us what's inside your toolkit. Come on, what's the big deal? What have you got to hide?
Okay, but God, I see the bass in your voice, child. Like, what you got to hide, child? Hey,
Bear in mind, if
I
it's been used,
demand you
prepare to
show us
explain in minute detail
your
until every
toolbox.
last one of us is satisfied.
And under the circumstances, not knowing is not going to be acceptable.
Never.
Predictable. He has nothing to say in his defense.
I'm sorry, man.
Yuck, 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 yuck. I'd say you kids have hashed this one out nicely. Major kudos. Let's move on to voting time. Kindly lock in your votes by pressing the switches there in front of you. Who's the guilty so-and-so? Feel good about your final choice? And the award goes to...
Yeah.
Correct! Well done, peeps! Sayaka Mizuno's murderer was indeed... Leon Kawata!
Oh, wow.
You dumbass! What the hell got into you?
I didn't want to. She was trying to...
But the sad thing about like the whole case with Sayaka and Leon is Leon just did that in self-defense, you know, like he literally killed Sayaka in self-defense, like, which is even more messed up.
kill me, right? I didn't know what else to do, okay?
What if she'd have gone after you? You'd all done the same thing in my shoes!
Right, so there you have it. Excellent job dispensing tough justice. And I mean that. Moving on now to the punishment phase.
No, I didn't have a choice! The crazy skank was gonna kill me! What was I supposed to do? Come on, guys, I acted in self-defense! Special circumstances! I'm not really...
I would have ran and been screaming who the killer's name is, and I would be like screaming for help, like help! Someone help me! Sayaka's trying to kill me! You know? Like,
Murderer? Yes, yes, I'm sure we're all...
but like I feel like it would be hard not to defend yourself. Like if I don't support you, better not come for me, child. Like try me if you want to. Like that's what happened. Like you tried me. So you had to get clapped. But still, like seriously. But but yeah, like if you kill someone and then they find out that it's you, that you get killed, so it wouldn't be worth it. You know what I'm saying? So like I would, if she's coming out, like I would sprint. I would be like Usain Bolt. And I would sprint out the freaking room and be screaming and be like, help me. See, trying to kill me, child.
I'm relieved to hear that. But rules are rules. Too bad. So sad.
That's not right!
Right? Right, don't enter into it, sweetheart. You killed and got caught, which means you die.
No!
No! Get me out of this!
Oh, this is actually very sad.
Whose talents promised that his career as a lady killer, I've come up with a very special method of execution. Play ball!
This is actually really sad. I don't think I'm ready. Like I said, I know what's gonna happen, but still, it doesn't make it hurt any less. Oh no. Imagine getting pummeled with like 50 billion baseballs. Oh my god. Ugh, it doesn't make it any better.
Yuck, yuck! Now that's what I call extreme! I feel the adrenaline coursing through me like lightning!
What is going on
Okay,
here?
that's the end of this episode.
I can't take
Now, it's not so bad once you get used to it. Abandon all hope of seeing the light
I'm
of
gonna
day
watch
again and you'll
one
be
more
fine.
episode of this with you guys. And like I said, then I'm gonna watch the rest of this season in my free time. And then once I start season 2, I'm gonna watch a few episodes with y'all together and then watch the rest offline. Or watch the rest in my free time, if that makes sense. And then once I finish watching everything, then I'll finally do a review on the anime and rank all the characters from that I haven't ranked from the anime. Okay.
I know now's probably not the best time, but I need to talk with you.
It's about her, isn't it? Mizuno.
Yeah. I'll be frank. It may be undeniable that Mizuno meant to frame you for murder. The facts paint too clear a picture. That said, what do you imagine her dying thoughts were?
How the hell should I know?
Naegi, I'm serious. You knew her well enough to speculate. Personally, I believe her last thoughts were of how to save you. I think we can surmise that's what she wanted in the end. Why else leave the message, correct? She certainly didn't have to.
Yeah, nice try.
That's what I talked about in my tier list. I was like, in a way, she was trying to frame him for the murder, but then I feel like once she got clapped, she's like, dang it, my plan didn't work. She's like, my plan didn't work out anyway. I'm just gonna let them, figure out who my killer is. My plan didn't work anyway. So,
I wish I
alright.
could. Oh, I can read your mind. Kidding. Intuition.
Okay. I'll do one more after this and then we'll watch the rest on my own time. Okay, we're gonna watch this last one, and then we're going to watch the rest on my free time. Who's taking a shower? Oh, didn't need to see this. We didn't need to see that.
舞園さんの痕跡は跡形もなくきれいさっぱり消えていた。
I did not need to see this, y'all. Y'all disrespectful
僕らに
for
は
that.
舞園さんたちの死を弔うことも許されない。まるで
Why are y'all doing this to me? I'm gonna have to blow this out. Hey, I'm either gonna have to blow it out, cut it out. Ew! Monokuma, 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 Monokuma. Ah, I should have just stopped on the last episode. I should have just stopped on that last episode. What is this monstrosity? Like, I saw Makoto behind, and now I'm hearing this ridiculous song. I should have just stopped. But please stop. Ew. How long it is? How long it is? Ew. Please stop. Shut him up. Thank you. Okay. In chapter 2 now, not normal arc, weekly soul and despair
違法
magazine.
まみれ学園は学級裁判を乗り越えるたびに新しい世界が広がるようになっております。適度に刺激を与えないとお前らみたいなしらけ世代はすぐにぶうたれるし。ってなわけで探索はどうぞご自由に。
新しい世界って何
Wait,
なんだよ。
2階へ行けるみたいだね。
this isn't the English one.
データも更新されているわ。
Oh my
こ
god.
れが新しい。
Okay, I'm just gonna watch this, the rest of this off, like, on my free time. So, like, and like I said, once I get to the second season or the other arc of Danganronpa, then we'll watch a few of those together, and then I'll watch it on my free time. Okay, I just wanted to let y'all know that I am watching it, and I will give a list ranking of all the anime characters that we missed from my original tier list, okay? I just wanted to let y'all know and give y'all an update of that. And get like my first impressions on the anime. So far I have a few critiques, but um I think that, like I said previously, I feel like the first season is like for the people who don't play the games and are just into watching anime and are just weebs, you know? And I feel like the second season is for the Danganronpa fans, you know, people who are really into Danganronpa and really know the games and stuff like that is what I think. That's why like the at least the first season of the anime is kind of, kind of different. I have my critiques, and like I said, another thing I'm gonna do after I finish watching this anime is I'm going to do a in-depth, just like I did an analysis for the Walking Dead game. I'm gonna do an analysis on the anime, um, the Danganronpa anime. If you guys want me to do an analysis of all of the games as well as the anime, let me know. Okay? I wouldn't mind doing that either. Okay? But I just wanted to give y'all guys an update that I am watching it. I am watching it. I keep my promises. Okay? I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.